Well, good evening, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's had a great Thirsty Thursday. I don't know what's wrong with me today, but boy, getting through the Rams and New Orleans games was tough. I was like, I just couldn't stay awake. And it just was draining. Shout out to Game Time Brian, because he literally kept basically clocking me upside the head and say, hey, wake up. I guess it's just trying to get everything done. It is the holiday season, and there's always so much to be done before the end of the year, before New Year's and Christmas and everything else, and trying to get the house together. We're going to be having, it's kind of funny, my friend Allie, Allie and some of our other friends are going to be coming down the day after Christmas for a couple of days here at the house, and so we're trying to get a lot of things accomplished to make it comfortable, and so that way they have a real nice time here. And I guess maybe that's why I'm a little bit tired. You know, all of a sudden it just hit me. Something that's kind of interesting for me. One, it's crazy. Now I'm going to say shout out to Twiz Digga and Logan Motorsports and Linda. Those are the only Eagle fans. Let me say this. I want you to understand. I want you guys to listen to me. I have said this over and over again. I said, listen, I have no problem with you coming in and trolling me, especially when the Cowboys lose. I am here every day. Whether you like watching me or not, I'm here every day. Whether we win, we lose, we do something stupid, somebody gets arrested, somebody gets hurt, you know, we find a way to lose a game that we should. I am here and I take that abuse. I do. The only thing I ask is, if you're going to do that, be a grown-ass man and man up when your team doesn't. If you're going to talk the talk, then walk the walk. That's it. Logan Motorsports, Linda, and Twiz Digga. Out of all the Eagle fans that have trolled me and told me how good your team was, how much better Jalen Hurts is than Dak Prescott, whose Dak Prescott is Dak Trashcott, the turnover machine, that the Eagles and Howie Roseman, that they're so much better, that, you know, we got a great coach, that we suck with Mike McCarthy, that we're bums. Yeah. None of y'all have talked the talk. Walk the walk. You talk the talk, but you ain't walked the walk. Now, here's the interesting thing right here. Here's the interesting part. The Rams are now 8-7. They are, because of this win, they said the team that wins tonight, the team that wins tonight has about a 71% chance of making the playoffs. The one that lost, I think, only has a 13%. So the Rams are looking at possibly being a playoff team, which is kind of crazy, because when we played them, they were like, yeah, that's a bad team. I say this not to say that we should get more credit for beating them, but to say how much things change in the NFL. You can be bad, really bad, and turn it around. That your preconceived notions of people looking at the Rams that jettisoned, you know, guys like Jalen Ramsey, they ended up getting rid of one of their wide receivers. They got rid of a lot of people. They looked like they were just dumping salaries and trying to clear the roster. But lo and behold, they may be a playoff team. even though they looked like trash the first half of the season. Things change quickly in the NFL. And this whole thing about San Francisco, and everybody thinks that it's preordained that they're going to the Super Bowl now. They're just the weekly flavor. And they're going to have a tough road against the Baltimore Ravens, where they're nicked up. And I'm not saying that to be, oh yeah, they're nicked up. Everybody's nicked up right now. Everybody's nicked up, including us. So there's that. We're going to be facing another team that's fighting for their lives as well. We need this win. We really need this win. But the thing is, Miami at 10-4, they play us, they play Baltimore, and then they play the Bills. It's conceivable that they lose to us, they might lose out. And losing out means they lose out on playoffs. So you can guarantee that Miami is going to be coming in here. Well, we're going to be going there to win this. That there is no tomorrow for those guys. And playing a team that's desperate, man, that's tough. But it's that time of year. Everybody's desperate. But for us, we should be equally as desperate because we got embarrassed last week. Make no bones about it. When you give up 266 yards on the ground, you're embarrassed. You don't ever want that to happen. Now the question is have the Cowboys been found out? Is there now a formula on how to beat the Cowboys? I'm going to say on any given Sunday, you can either win or lose. And I think that was just one of those times that the Cowboys, having gone through the schedule where you got the Thursday night Thanksgiving game, you got the next Thursday night, you've had those short weeks that you've been playing, you had an emotional win over the Eagles, another big win that you had over the Seahawks and things. That you've got all of these things that are happening that game after game after game. At some points you have letdowns, and that's all I think it is. Let's hope tomorrow we end up getting some good news on the practice field about Zach Martin and Tyron Smith. That's what worries me more than anything else, is if we can't stay healthy. I am so tired. So tired. But I want to say, maybe this is the reason why I like Dak so much. He was talking about how fast time goes and trying to get as much done in 24 hours as he can. And I was like, damn, Dak is like me. And it's true. As you get older, everything seems sped up. When you're a little kid, it's like, oh man, can we ever get to the summer? Oh, can we get to summer? As soon as summer comes, it's like, oh man, summer's gone. When you're old, it seems like the years just go boom, 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 and they're gone. I feel like I've got so much stuff to do, to accomplish, and I can't seem to get it all done, no matter how hard or how fast I try and work. When I go, I don't want to have any things left undone. And I also don't want people to forget me. We got a big weekend ahead of us. Whew. You know how I always end these. Tell the people you love how much you love them. You might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. And right now, I'm going to go take me a shower. And I'm going to climb up under those covers with my wonderful bride. of 20 years. And I'm going to try and sleep good. Love you guys. And God willing, I'll see you in the morning.